carbon fiber. So now you've got a real pain in the ass joint, basically.
Right.
So in order for that to work, you've got to, the tank's got to shrink radially, and you've got these super expensive, heavy bolts that are like a beam and bending across, that are then taking load into the interstate. People are trained to do this in college. You can't say no to the professor. The professor's going to give you the exam, and you've got to answer all the questions, or they will get angry. And give you a bad grade. So then you always optimize you always answer the question. A lot of the times you should say this is the wrong question.
Right.
In fact, the question is definitely wrong to some degree, just how wrong. And I think just generally taking the approach that your design is some degree wrong, probably a lot more than you think. Your goal is to make it less wrong over time. Well, first of all, you don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free. You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. There is a value that colleges have, which is like, seeing whether can somebody work hard at something, including a bunch of sort of annoying homework assignments, and still do their homework assignments, and kind of soldier through and get it done. That's like the main value of college. And then also, if you probably want to hang around with a bunch of people your own age for a while instead of going right into the workforce. So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning. I mean, I hope I'm not dead by the time people go to Mars. That would be a great outcome, I think. I might be, if we don't improve our pace of progress, I'm definitely, going to be dead before we go to Mars. So I'm just would like to not be dead by the time we go to Mars. If it's taken us 18 years just to get ready to be the first people to orbit, we better improve our rate of innovation, or, based on past trends, I am definitely going to be dead before Mars. So we've got to improve our pace of innovation a lot. Well, we have a lot of good people at SpaceX that, a lot of really talented people. In fact, I wonder, sometimes how we can make use of their talents in the best way, because I think we're often not using their talents in the best way. Tesla recruiting does not have anything that says requires university, because that's absurd. Far fewer mistakes. Obviously, if I could go, here's a list of all the dumb things you're about to do. Please do not do them.
Wouldn't we all?
It'd be a very long list, and here, let me write it down or something. I mean, it's hindsight's 20/20, so it's hard to say. I've made so many foolish mistakes, I lost count, honestly. These things I just wish that's simple sort of mantra, management by rhyming. I mean, it worked for Homer, okay? But management by rhyming is that thing I was saying, if the schedule is long, the design is wrong. We've overcomplicated the design many times. And I think we should have just gone with a simpler design, with the acid test being, how long will it take for this to fly? And if it's going to take a long time, don't do it. Do something else. If you look at, say, Falcon 9, it's got an aluminum lithium tank, but then the unpressurized structures are carbon fiber composite. And really, one of the worst possible things you could do to a joint is take something with a high coefficient of thermal expansion, high CTE, take it from room temperature to cryo, and then connect it to something that has zero CTE, basically zero, like